Hey there, how would you feel if you were a student who got admitted to the prestigious IITs, IIM, Harvard University, Oxford, or any of the top colleges globally? I'm sure it's just a wow feeling that none of us can describe ever in words. So here I am, guys, bringing an opportunity to all of you to become part of the IIM right after your 12th grade. Yes, it's possible. You need not wait to complete your graduation to enter the IIMs anymore. In fact, you can enter the IIM, the prestigious Indian Institute of Management, right after your 12th and complete your bachelor's and master's program, which is called as the Integrated Program in Management, IPM. This video today will talk about management as a career. So hi there. Believe me, it is not difficult to join colleges as long as you believe that it is possible from your side and as long as you're committed and dedicated towards your entire preparation journey. This video is mainly for those students who are looking at a career in management post their 12th grade. So ideally, this video will be suitable for parents as well as students who are in 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th grade and in any stream whether it is science, commerce or humanities. So ensure that you like this video and share it among the groups that you belong to so that the more, the merrier. My name is Anant Acharya and I'm a management professional along with being a career coach. I would like to take this entire video across making you understand the role of management and the importance or the way you choose a college before you start pursuing your degree. So welcome again. Here we go. So when we look at course in management, while I have been a career coach for long, I have been talking to students and I have come across certain questions which is so very common. And these questions are something that I'm trying to address here. Questions like, what is so special about this career in management? When can or should one do this program? Which stream is suitable for pursuing a career in the field of management? What kind of skill set should one need to succeed in this career in case they choose to go for a management program? Which or what kind of colleges should one choose? And finally, how does one get admission to management programs in various colleges, especially the ones ranked in the top notch? So we'll try to address all these questions one by one. So let us look at the first one. What is so special about career in management? Well, a career in management is often considered special and attractive for several reasons. And one of the reasons are that it provides you with leadership opportunities. It provides you an opportunity and a chance to lead and guide teams towards achieving the organizational goals, showcasing not only your performance as well as the performance of a team, and success can be fulfilling and empowering. It helps you to build influence as well as have a proper decision making skill. That is an improved skill set when you do a program in management. Management positions require a diversified skill set that includes communication, problem solving, critical thinking, negotiation, and many more to come. This variety of skills can make the role stimulating and engaging, plus it will give a chance for growth. And thus, people choose this program for a professional and personal development too. A management program gives you an opportunity to have a better networking skill. When you interact with leaders of various industry, when you interact with people working under you from various cultural background, it gives you varied networking opportunities. A management program, because it allows you to manage a team, it also involves a lot of challenges and problem solving that you will have to uh, come across on a very regular basis. And thus, your learning experiences increases drastically just because of that experience that you go through. Well, management stream skills or management programs also provides you uh, global opportunities, right? So working in top-notch companies, working in MNCs, it provides you interacting with people, having varied understanding of various economic backgrounds. So it is not industry specific, and that's the beauty of this program. It allows you to start your entire career from the industry that you really love to, because it is typically making you understand how to manage an organization and how to build an organization. So that's a specialty about this particular career. The next part comes is, if this is a specialty, when should I do it? Well, there are typically three phases where people choose to do a career in management. The most commonly phase that people always used to choose is after doing their bachelor's, or after completing their bachelor's, they work for certain number of years, and then do a career in management. Well, recently we have seen a trend where people have opted to do it post 12th as an integrated program. So I'm not saying that people are not doing management. BBM, BBA were programs that has been for decades and years together. But now, with the launch of integrated program, which offers you not only the bachelor's and master's too, people have started choosing this program right after 12th. So you can choose a management course at any stage, whether you want to do it right after 12th, whether you're undecided and you feel that I should do something else, I will decide to do a management program right after my bachelor's program. Or you may feel that let me do my bachelor's, work for a certain number of years, and then do a management program. You can fit into any of this plate in your journey while building your career. The next part comes is, what stream should I be in if I have to do a career in management? The beauty of this program or beauty of this career is it is not dependent on the stream that you are in. You may be a science stream student, you may be a commerce stream student, you may be a humanities stream student, or while you're doing your bachelor's, you may have a broader stream. You may be a design, you may be a doctor, you may be an architect, you may be an engineer. It does not really matter. As long as your idea is to ensure that you learn how to drive an organization, how to lead an organization, how to achieve an organizational goal, how to be a part of a decision-making team, how to be part of a leadership team, the management is definitely a program that you can look into. Critical thinking, problem-solving skills, communications are part of this program that you will build over a period of time. So it does not matter which stream you belong to, because you are not here to continue a journey just because you chose a stream. Oh, I am a science student, so I should go into something related to science. Well, management can be related to science as soon as you connect the dots and go to an industry where not only your information or your knowledge on the science is helpful, but your knowledge on management can also be combined. People who are in commerce can lead themselves into being in the financial sides or the finance vertical of an organization with a management program, and so does a humanities or an art stream. The next point comes is, if I really want to do a management program, do I have that skill? Am I made for it? So what are the skills that you think I need to be a good student in the field of management? Number one skill that we talk about is showcasing a leadership skill. So if you feel that you have a good leadership skill, You can lead people. Remember, leadership skill does not mean a dictator or a commanding skill. It means that I am with people, for people, and leading them to the goal that is defined by the organization. If you have that skill, you definitely can look into management as a program. The next is communication. Well, we know that effective communication is important, whether it is in terms of reading, whether it is in terms of writing. But then it does not matter if you are not that great in communication, because over a period of time, you will realize that this skill set is so very important that you will start developing it as and when you grow in your career. Your problem solving skills. If you feel that I have a good problem solving skill whenever there is some kind of a problem, and a problem need not be mathematical in nature, right? It can be logical, it can be task driven, it can be anything. As long as you encounter challenges and you know that you are able to analyze these problems, find different ways of solving it and not just a unique way, not necessarily one single method, but innovative solutions. You can take informed decisions, then you are made for this particular program. Your decision making skills, your time management, your emotional intelligence, how you are able to manage people, right? Both from your own and your own individual's emotion, as well as understanding the emotions of a team member, and create a very positive working environment, right? This is a place that you should look into. If you have an adaptability to changes, right? We are in a world where changes are so continuous in nature. So if you have an adaptability for changes, if you can understand how to resolve conflicts between team members and between many other things that you will come across and diplomatically handle those situations, if you are a strategic thinker, and beyond this, there are multiple reasons that you can list down: conflict management, team builder, right? Innovation, ethics, and integrity. So, if you have multiple other skills, then this is an area that you should. Now, I'm not saying that you should possess all these skills before entering the management field, but I'm saying that if you feel that you have a glimpse of these skills in you, and you also realize that over a period of time, I'm only going to develop these skills further, then you should definitely consider management as a program. The next is, once I have realized that, okay, I would now want to consider management as a program, have to decide which colleges to select. Now, this is where most of the students that I have come across have a confusion, because till now, our decision on schools has been mainly taken for the age group that I'm talking about by parents. And parents have a certain criteria, right? Checklist based on which we decide which school to do. But when it has a transition from your 12th grade to your bachelor's program, your checklist has to differ. You cannot carry the same checklist of, okay, my school or college or my college has to be very closer to my residential area, right? My traveling should be safe. So all these criteria now will be erased from your checklist, and your checklist will now have certain different criteria. So when you select colleges, you will find colleges where you can directly apply. So take the application form, go to the college, take the application form, fill it, submit the application form, right? Pay your fees and you get admitted in these colleges. This is one kind of a college. Then there are other kind of colleges too, where if the number of applications are higher, then the college decides on the admission based on certain criteria. Criteria number one can be your grades in 12th. Criteria number two can be your grades in 10th. Criteria number three can be first come first service. So there are multiple criteria in which this admission can happen. Well, there are colleges where number of applications are so high that it's so difficult for them to choose, and thus they put an entrance examination where people have to compete among each other, show their scores, get those rankings, and get admitted. All said and done. You got to choose colleges which are highly recognized in the corporate world. Remember, the ultimate reason for you to do a bachelor's program or any program for that matter is to acquire knowledge, hone your skills, and be joining a corporate where you can showcase your skill, knowledge, and grow on an experience, right? And be a valuable asset to the company. So even in corporate world, right, the corporates have demarcation for colleges. There are companies which categorize college based on tiers. The reason of this categorization can be many, but one of the reasons that I have seen of categorization of the college is to see how difficult or how disciplined were you to get into that particular college. The more the difficulty level of getting an admission to the college, it means the more disciplined you were, and thus I as a corporate would like to hire you. So corporates also have their choices. So it's very important that you also look into colleges from that angle and that mindset. And then you will definitely have other criterias, right? The kind of placements, the kind of more than that, whether the kind of program that you really want is available in that particular college, right? And many more aspect ratios that you would really like to see. But it's very important that you decide your priority wise checklist before finalizing which college you would like to choose. Now comes the part. When you're looking into colleges, always start preparing and start getting ready for the best of the colleges, right? Now, which are the best colleges for the management programs, especially after 12th? While after 12th, there is a management program called as Integrated Program in Management, which is an IPM program. It's a 5-year integrated program offered by the best of the institutes of this country, known as Indian Institute of Management. Previously, people thought that getting into an IIM means I have to complete my bachelor's program, write an entrance exam like an CAT exam, common admission test, and then do my MBA in these colleges. But luckily, we have around 6 colleges under the brand of IIM, which allows you to apply right after 12th, irrespective of your streams, whether it is science, commerce, or humanities. But you will have to clear an entrance examination that is pertaining to that college. Like an IIM Indore has an exam called as IPMAT for Indore. IIM Rohtak has an exam called as IPMAT for Rohtak, and so on and so forth. You have a couple of other exams and then apply for the best colleges. Now, the beauty of these exams are that if you prepare for the best of the best exam, which is supposed to be tougher than the others, you are ready for all the colleges that fall below that, and you are ready for all the entrance examinations that is applicable for those colleges. So whether we talk about Symbiosis, Nazim Munji, Christ, which are also graded as top colleges of this country, you prepare for the exam called as IPMAT, which is for the IIM. You're ready for the exams conducted by the other colleges too. So prepare for the best so that you, even if you fall down, you will fall down to the second best. So that should be an idea when you choose a college. How is the admission journey done for these colleges? Pretty straightforward. First, you will get a notification of when the application is open to write an entrance examination. So you got to apply for that entrance examination. You have to write the exam on that particular day, whether it is an offline exam or an online exam, depends on the college and the exams that's being conducted. But once you have written that exam, perform your best, clear the exam. Once you clear the exam, there are certain colleges, there are certain exams which multiple colleges take. Right? It is need not necessary that one college will have its own exam. It's possible that one college may take a score, your score of some other examination, right? So perform so well that you now can decide which college you want to apply after writing the exam. Now, an applying application of a college is not as very simple as writing your entire personal details. It has more beyond it. It has something called as an SOP, statement of purpose. That what is the purpose of you applying into this particular program? They look at your entire profile. That what have you done academically and non-academically? How are you as an individual, right? Do you hone the skill to be a management student? So you have to go through these profilings, right? Because they are taking the best of the best. So if you have to prove something, you have to be there. And once your application gets shortlisted, which is not only based on your entrance exam, but it is also based on your 12th grade points, it is also based on your application and your profile, you will have to go through interviews and certain other rounds, which is college specific. And then you get an admission confirmation, pay the fees, start the program. And that's where your life-changing journey will begin, because the experience that you get from the best colleges is entirely different from the experience that you get from the rest of the colleges. So you got to decide accordingly. Now that's what this video was all about. I'm sure many of you would now have a confusion of how do I select the location, which exam should I write first, how should I prepare for these exams. I will come again with other videos of connecting videos in the later stage, but in case you do not want to wait for that, you can always write down to the email ID that's been showcased here. Put down your questions and I'll be more than happy to help you. In case you want to prepare for these entrance examinations, connect to me. I can help you in making you ready for these entrance examinations too. Remember, to crack these exams, you need a minimum of 6 months to 10 months of preparation. So do not delay. Do not think that the exams are like I study 10-15 days before the exam and I can crack them. Excuse me. No, this is not. This is a place where you have to be very consistent and continuous in your preparation. And if you have any doubts, feel free to connect with me. Thank you. Loved talking to you, loved sharing this particular video with all of you. Feel free to share it to people who may need. Thanks a lot.